All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your second half of the Monday night portion of Championship Week. This is the limited late models. Robbie Milburn has already secured the championship over here, as we got 6 drivers, it looks like, registered for competition tonight. On the top of the practice leaderboard is the 051 of Mark Spittelmeister. Without any further ado, though, I will ask that you please rise and remove your hats for the playing of tonight's national anthem.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, the brave.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again. Limited late model championship night. The 9 of Robbie Milburn has secured the championship for this series. On top of the leaderboard here for tonight, though, is the 051 of Mark Spittelmeister. Robbie Milburn does sit second. Third is the 34 of Flying Falcon Smith. Fourth is the 883 of Bud Molyneux. Fifth, the 53 of Ian Humphreys. And then rounding out the field is the 80 of Stroke Gunderson. As we got about a minute and a half left to go in practice. Again, 6 drivers signed up for competition. If you are watching and have not already done so, make sure you hit the subscribe button, notification bell. Go ahead, if you're watching the replay of this, go ahead and leave a comment what you thought of the race, what I can do to improve the broadcast. If you're watching it live, go ahead and talk in the chat. I do have the chat up, and I would love to have a conversation with you. As we go ahead and end the practice there, now we get ready to qualify them. 6 cars, each car gets 2 laps. Fastest lap is the one we take. It's going to line up our 1 heat race for the night. The heat race will line up the feature event, as it looks like the first car out on track is the 80 of Stroke Gunderson. As he works through 3 and 4, getting a little squirrely, taking the green flag. Works through 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. Getting sideways through 3 and 4, once again cuts down. Lap number 1 for Gunderson. Gonna be a 14.537, 1.4.537 for lap number 1 of Gunderson. Also got the 883 of Molyneux and the 051 of Spittelmeister out on track. Lap number 2 for Gunderson, gonna go quicker, 14.465. But give Mark Spittelmeister quick time with a 13.827, 1.3.827, lap number 1 for the 051 of Spittelmeister. There goes Molyneux with a 13.870. Spittelmeister, lap number 2, goes slower in 9:48. Lap number 2 for Molino. Gonna go slower. A 9:34 on lap number 2. Robbie Milburn now out on track to come take his 2 qualifying laps. As he gets into the wall on warm-up, he's gonna go ahead and reset. As he gets ready to fire it up, come out for his 2 laps. 34 of Falcon Smith coming out on track as well. We'll watch 1 lap with the 9, and we'll watch the other one with the 34 of Flying Falcon Smith. As here comes the 9 up to the high side. Takes the green flag there. Working through 1 and 2 down a back straightaway. He's keeping it straight as narrow. Now down through 3 and 4, working that bottom side, working right to the slick. Lap number 1 for the 9 of Robbie Milburn in the books. It's gonna be quick time, a 13.692, 13.692. The 34 of Falcon Smith, lap number 1 was a 13.930. Lap number 2, he will be quicker, move him to second quick. That's a 13.812, 13.812. As we wait on the 53 of Ian Humphreys to take a time. He is the only driver that has not came out and taken a time yet. Right now, your top 5 sit the 9 of Robbie Milburn with a 13.692. Second is the 34 of Flying Falcon Smith with a 13.812. Mark Spittelmeister sits third with a 13.827. Bud Molino with a 13.870 sits fourth. And in your 5th place driver is Stroke Gunderson with a 14.465. 14.465 is the final driver to take a lap. As of right now, once again, we are still waiting for the 53 to see if he comes out here and runs a lap or not, or if he's just going to tag the tail. Again, 6 drivers. That will be 1 heat. That heat race will determine the starting lineup for the feature event.
From then till now.
We got about 45 seconds remaining here. So it looks like more than likely that 53 is not going to take a lap. As I say that, here he comes. He's getting out on the track. That is the 53 at Ian Humphreys. Works through 3 and 4, green flag in the air, just 20 seconds left to go in qualifying. He works out of 1 and 2, down the back straightaway. He's pretty much gonna do a 1 and done. Works through 3 and 4, white flag in the air. He will go second quick with a 13.740, 13.740. As he gets 1 lap, and that is it, but makes it count, moving him to second place on the speed charts. As we get ready for your A feature, for the heat race, your starting lineup will be starting on the inside of the front row. Out of the Virginias, that will be the number 9 of Robbie Milburn. To his outside, believe he's out of California, it will be the 53 of Ian Humphreys. Rolling off third, those top 2 have not gridded yet, but rolling off second is the 34 of Flying Falcon Smith. Rolling off fourth tonight will be the 051 of Mark Spittelmeister. Inside row number 3 in the 883, that is Bud Molino, with the 80th Stroke Gunderson to his outside. As your pole sitter has gridded, now we wait for the 53 of Ian Humphreys. to come out on track and get ready to race. As there he makes the call. As we get ready to fire them off, they'll do one warm-up lap, get a little bit of heat in those engines. As the 9 of Robbie Milburn holding back a little bit, making sure to give that pace truck plenty of room. Not sure what Ian is doing way up there. As we are 1 to green, now Ian comes back to the rest of the field. Pace truck will pull off, handing the control over to the 9 of Robbie Milburn. As we get into turn 3, the 9 says it's hammer time. As we're off racing, the battle is for second. The 34 of Flying Falcon Smith down to the inside of the 53 of Ian Humphreys. They go side by side down the back straightaway. Give that spot to the 34 of Flying Falcon Smith. Here comes the 051 Mark Spittelmeister. He's working the outside of the 883 of Molyneux. We're side by side for second through fourth. As we work into 1 and 2, they're still door to door for the second spot. Molyneux looking to try to make it 3 wide. Flying Falcon Smith says, I don't want nothing of it, as they stair step out through 1 and 2 one more time. It's the 34, the 53, the 883, and the 051 right there, all under a blanket. As Molyneux starting to fall off the pace a little bit, think he had to check up to avoid getting in the wall. As now it's going to be the 34, the 53, and the 051 right there, bumper to bumper. Best race on the racetrack at the halfway point is the 34 and the 53. As they work nose to tail down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Ian Humphreys trying to work a little bit lower than the 34, not able to make anything stick. As he stair steps out, looking down low of the 34 once again. Falls into fence post formation down the straightaway. 2 laps to go for your leader. Popsicle sticks in the air for the 9 of Robbie Milburn. The 53 of Ian Humphreys start trying to look low again, but don't look now. Ian Humphreys has company from the 051 of Spittelmeister. Doctor's jacket goes in the air. 3 cars for the second spot as they battle one last time down the back straightaway. Their fence post formation. Who's going to throw it in harder through 3 and 4 as they maintain their spots. Your winner is the 9 of Robbie Milburn. Second, the 34 of Flying Falcon Smith. And then coming home third is the 53 of Ian Humphreys. As we get ready to pull them out on track for the 3 wide Thunder thank you. As we wait for these drivers to show up. As now we're starting to see some cars enter the race surface. We'll go ahead and get them lined up 3 wide for you. Looks like we'll be able to make the call next time. They got it in time. Ladies and gentlemen, here they come out of turn number 4. They're 3 wide to tell each and every one of you thank you for the support and views. It's the 3 wide Thunder thank you. All right, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to let you enjoy the sights and sounds of the cars. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just about 30 seconds left to go in the warm-up. Your champion, the 9 of Robbie Milburn on the top of the speed charts. The 051 of Mark Spittelmeister second. The 34 of Flying Falcon Smith sitting third. Fourth, Bud Molyneux. Fifth, the 53 of Ian Humphreys. And then rounding out the field is the 80 of Stroke Gunderson. As that will end the warm-ups. Track starting to look super racy. Couple places for these drivers to go. As we get ready to line them up for the feature, your starting lineup will look like this. The driver out in the number 9, he's out of the Virginias. That is the number 9 of Robbie Milburn. To his outside out of the Carolinas in the number 34, that is Flying Falcon Smith. Rolling off third in the number 53, that is Ian Humphreys. To his outside, he's out of Wisconsin in the 051, that is Mark Spittelmeister. Rolling off fifth tonight in the 883 out of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, that is Bud Molyneux. And rounding out the field, driver out of Wisconsin in the number 80, Stroke Gunderson. 6 cars the distance. 6 cars, 30 laps the distance. As we get the 1 to green, caution lights go out around the racing surface. We will go racing this time. I'm excited. We've seen some great racing in the heat. I think we're going to see even more here for the feature. We're about to find out as the pace truck dives off in turn number 4, handing the field over to the 9 of Milburn, and Milburn says it's hammer time as they battle back here a little bit further. Big wreck. Let's take a look at that. I think the 051 of Spittelmeister dipped into the wall, but was able to keep it going somehow as they go 3 wide. He rides that wall, sets her back down. But man, what a hit that was. There's gonna be damage to that car no matter what, I guarantee it. As the 34 of Flying Falcon Smith trying to track down your leader. But the 53, there's another battle back here for this third between the Ian Humphreys and Bud Molyneux as they work down the back straightaway. Ian Humphreys into the wall coming out of 4. Molyneux right there on his back bumper. The 9 of Robbie Milburn leads them. Flying Falcon Smith right there on his back bumper as they work out of turn number 4. Milburn with a decent run, stretch that a little bit. As it looks like the 53 of Ian Humphreys and the 883 of Molyneux is still the best battle on the track. As Molyneux looking higher than the 53 of Humphreys. That time Humphreys takes his line. Humphreys a little bit squirrelier than Molyneux coming off the turn 2. Molyneux able to close up on exit a little bit, closes in on entry there. They maintain on exit as everybody's still running fence post formation. Up front, it is your leader is the 9 of Robbie Milburn. Second, the 34 of Flying Falcon Smith. Third will be the 53 of Ian Humphreys. Bud Molyneux is running 4th right now. 5th, the 051 of Mark Spittelmeister. And rounding out the field is the 80 of Stroke Gunderson. Looks like both those cars, hard contact to the wall. We've seen Spittelmeister's, we didn't see Gunderson's. As we try to heat things up for the battle for the lead, the 34 of Falcon Smith not letting the 9 of Milburn go. As we work through 3 and 4. Looks like the battle for 3rd has stretched out a little bit. Humphreys able to start pulling away from Molyneux. So this is the battle on the track right now, and it's a battle for your lead. As the 9 of Robbie Milburn leads Falcon Smith. through 1 and 2. Smith right there in the tire tracks of the 9er Milburn. As they work that mid-groove just right above the slick. Looked like the 53 of Humphrey might have been up there trying to search even higher right up alongside the wall. Don't think there's anything up there right now. Looks like the 80 of Stroke Gunderson has called it a night and parked the car as we work down the front straightaway into turn 1 and 2 one more time. The 9 of Robbie Milburn just a half a second over the 34 of Flying Falcon Smith. Falcon trying to figure out some way he can gain a little bit more on the 9. As we click off lap number 9 down to back straightaway. Coming out of turn number 4 this time, your leader will see the cross flags. 15 down, 15 to go. As the 9 of Robbie Milburn still leads the 34 of Flying Falcon Smith. As we watch them battle through 3 and 4, they're still nose to tail. Working out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. The 9 of Milburn not able to shake that 34 yet. As they work 3 and 4 one more time. 1 and 2 once again. Now they work through 3 and 4. Click off another lap. 12 laps to go. Falcon Smith looks like he might be closing in a little bit. If he's not closing in, he's definitely maintaining, running the same pace as your leader. As they click off another lap. 10 laps to go next time by. As they turn in another lap. It's still single file. Smith can't quite make anything happen, but he's not letting the gap go. 9 more trips around this track for the 9 of Robbie Milburn. As here they battle through 3 and 4 one more time. 8 laps to go this time by. Looks like maybe Milburn has found something to where he can start gapping a little bit. With just 7 laps to go, is Falcon Smith going to be able to find it and get it back? The stopwatch says he's gaining. Eye test, it's hard to tell. They run identical lap times that time by. As they work out of 1 and 2. Oh, 3 and 4. Handful goes in the air for the 9 of Robbie Milburn. Just 5 laps to go as he works through 3 and 4. Once again, running almost identical lap times. The 34 of Falcon Smith trying to throw a big bomb on the inside. Trying to make something stick. The 34 of Flying Falcon Smith, 3 laps to go. Trying something different. Didn't gain anything that time by. The 34 of Flying Falcon Smith, though, does have the quickest lap time as they start working lap traffic as Bud Molyneux staying down out of the way for your leaders as they battle through 1 and 2. Popsicle sticks are in the air already. Doctor's jacket high up in the sky. The 34 of Flying Falcon Smith throwing big bombs on the inside. Now the 9 goes down to protect. Smith goes to the high side just one more time around. I don't think it's going to be enough. Your winner coming out of turn number 4, it's the 9 of Robbie Milburn. Second is the 34 of Flying Falcon Smith. And then coming home third, the 53 of Ian Humphreys. Fourth, the 051 of Mark Spittelmeister. And fifth is the 883 of Bud Molyneux. As we get ready to line them up, As looks like maybe a little bit of displeasure between the 051 and the 53. Mark not making contact post-race, but definitely letting Ian know that he's not happy as he drives off there. Not sure if maybe Mark felt that the 53, Ian caught him and pushed him up into the wall, or what his deal was there. But we'll give Mark a pat on the back for showing his displeasure without wrecking somebody. We understand that tempers can get raised while you're racing, but we do not accept people intentionally wrecking people, even if it is after the checkered flags fly. But that is not going to take us away from the highlight of tonight, and that is your champion, the 9, Robbie Milburn, winning the 34 of Flying Falcon Smith, coming home second. And third is the 53 of Ian Humphreys, as we wait for them to jump into the waiting room so we can pull them up and get their interviews. Second win for the number 9, Robbie Milburn, this week, winning last night in the 305 sprint cars, going to a completely different style of car and winning again tonight. As there he is. He is in the waiting room. He's coming up to join us now. Your champion and tonight's winner, the 9, Robbie Milburn. You got a copy, Robbie?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Walk us through your night. It looked like Falcon kept the pressure on all night, but you were able to hold them off. Walk us through that.
Oh, yeah. Usually at this track, I feel like the low line's dominant until real late, and it's real slick. And I tried the low line for the first 5-6 laps, and it looked like he was making ground high, so I went up there. But once I went back down at the end, I'm like, oh, this is literally like 2/10 quicker. So I basically ran the wrong line the whole race. But I mean, I guess we both did. So in the end, it worked out in my favor.
All right. Yeah, able to hold them off. Got a second win of the week. Got this championship locked up. So congratulations on that. Are we going to see you? Wednesday's always up in the air. How likely is it we're going to see you Wednesday night?
I don't know. We can say 50-50. We'll see.
It's a 50-50.
Depends what I do tomorrow, I guess.
All right. Well, sponsors, shout outs. Anybody you want to thank for getting you here tonight, champ?
Yeah, first off, as always, you, the BOD, all the guys in the league, anyone watching the broadcast, anyone that just races and anything with me. It's been a great season, no matter what car I've ran in here. Like, everyone's been nice and clean. And of course, the usual raceepi.com. And my personal team 166 Motorsports. And I forgot it the last week, I think, but Dice Race Designs for the scheme I have. As you can see, he does great work, and he's been pumping out some really, really quality stuff. So if you want to check him out, just go to Dice Race Designs on Facebook. And yeah, I think that's all.
All right. Well, congratulations. And in case we don't see you Wednesday night, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and hope to see you back in Season 3B.
Yeah, I'll more than likely be here in 3B. I'm planning on it unless something comes up, and I'm planning on it trying to run more than just late models, but we'll see how that works out. And also, I'm really going to try to go, not go, but try to race this track tomorrow. It's the SSR sets, right?
Yes. And that'd be
Okay.
Wednesday night, not tomorrow, but yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Okay,
it is
yeah.
the School of Sim Racing setups, yes. They're
Okay,
free
yeah.
setups.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to try to make that one. That should be a lot of fun, regardless. But yeah, hope to see you on Wednesday, and if not, like you said, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you and your family as well, and I'll see you next season if I don't see you Wednesday.
All right, absolutely, and congratulations on a win and the championship. All right, that was the winner and your champion, the 9 of Robbie Milburn, bringing home a second place finish tonight. The 34 of Flying Falcon Smith. Got a copy, Falcon.
Yeah, I got you, Jay.
All right, you kept the pressure on the 9 of Robbie all night, but couldn't quite get around him. Was there anything else looking back that you might have been able to do to get around him?
We tried to keep some pressure on him. Running pretty good there on the top. He was kind of married to the bottom there at the beginning. I was hoping he would kind of stay that way because I was gaining a little bit on him. Then once he moved up to the cushion there, it was just kind of follow the leader. We were pretty even, and then just tried to throw a little Hail Mary down on the bottom there towards the end, just see if we could put on a show, but didn't quite stick down there.
All right. Are we going to see you Wednesday night by any chance?
Yeah, we'll be here.
All right. How do you feel getting ready to jump into a 360 wing? I know you ran the 305 wings. Is that going to help you at all for Wednesday night?
We'll see. Really depends on how the track shakes out, how many laps we put on it, how many cars we have show up. So we'll see. I hope it gets slicked off and we can make a race out of it.
All right. Hopefully, I mean, this seems to be a pretty racy track for pretty much all the cars that are out there.
Yeah,
Midgets,
for sure.
I mean, the 20 stinks up the show every week, but um, other than that, I mean, absolute great racing all week this week. You've been in the mix of most of it, it feels like, so congratulations on that. Sponsors, shout outs, anybody you want to thank for getting you here tonight?
I appreciate you guys for putting this on, Jay. Really good group to race with. I'm glad I was able to hit most of them this season with you. Didn't really have much to do with these cars before started running them with you guys, so just appreciate you guys putting them on SSR for the setups. 5.6 graphics, Spuds used cars and live bait, Dix County Line carry out, ML Performance. So appreciate all those guys.
All right. Congratulations, and hopefully we get to talk to you again Wednesday night.
Yep, hope so. Look forward to it, Jay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, and have a wonderful night, Falcon.
Yeah, you too.
All right. That was your second place finisher, the 34 of Flying Falcon Smith. The 53 of Ian Humphreys not making it for his post-race interviews. So with that, we will go ahead and take care of our business as we pull up our sponsors and shout-outs. We got Diamond Designs. They're giving away a free wrap to each championship driver this season. Check them out on Facebook, Diamond Designs. Giddings Mobile Repair for all your automotive, commercial vehicle, and trailer repair needs in and around Tulsa. They are a financial backer of Thunder Racing League. Check them out on Facebook, Giddings Mobile Repair, LLC. Stevenson Family Performance is another financial backer of Thunder Racing League. We want to thank them for all their support as well. Check them out on Facebook, Stevenson Family Performance. School of Sim Racing, you heard Falcon Smith bring it up. We run them here in all of our cars that they make us set up for. Also heard Robbie Milburn bring it up. Check them out, schoolofsimracing.com. You can also check out Tommy Brandon on YouTube to help you figure out your own setups and how to even drive the cars. That is School of Sim Racing. We want to thank DNT Designs. They are giving away a free wrap to each fifth place championship driver in all 5 series. Check them out on Facebook as well, DNT Designs. We want to thank Snead Game Farms. They're in the midgets. You heard Stroke Gunderson bring it up. He locked up the Snead Game Farm Dedicated Driver Award. That award going to the driver with the most start attempts across all 5 series, and that does go to the 80th Stroke Gunderson. And then last but not least, we want to thank Veterans and Warriors One Stop Shop. As the name says, It is a nonprofit organization trying to give veterans a one-stop shop for all their needs, whether it be fighting through the VA or finding housing. If you would like to donate, check out Veterans and Warriors One Stop Shop on Facebook. Or if you are in the league Discord, check out Justin Jones. Send him a private message and ask how you can donate. With that, I am Jay Giddings. This is Thunder Racing League TV. We will be back Wednesday night. If you are not going to watch Wednesday night, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We will see you back in January. Everybody have a safe and wonderful night.